it's Books with Tina08, and today I'm doing the 25 bookish facts about me tag. Maybe it's not a tag, I don't really know. If it is a tag, it wasn't tagged in it, but I don't know, I just thought these videos are fun. And also, I don't know if you did notice, I do have new glasses. I got these from Firmoo, and I'll be talking about these a little bit more at the end of the video if you want to stick around and watch those. And if you are interested in getting a pair of glasses, I'll link a link to the website down below, and I do also have a promo code where you can get a free pair of glasses and just have to pay for the shipping. So that's pretty cool. So if you want to hear more about these, I'll mention some more at the end of the video. But without further ado, let's get into all the bookish facts about me. Number 1, I prefer hardcover books over softcover books. I just think hardcover books are more sturdy, and I like the way they feel. Number 2, I need complete and utter silence to read. Like white noise is okay, but like if there's music or like TV on, like I can't do it. No. Number 3, I hate when my books get bent or scratched. I hate when the pages of the book get bent or folded over, or when the book cover gets scratched. I also hate when like the spine gets cracked. It's like a pet peeve of mine. Number 4, I like to have all books in a series if I own them, and I like them to be all in the same formats. So ideally I would like all the books in hardcover, but I know that's not always the case. But if I'm going to get one in softcover, I'd want all the others to be in softcover, or same with hardback. Number 5, I hate lending my books out to other people. Maybe it's trust issues, but I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but like giving away hardcover books or just books in general that I spent my money on, and I know I try to take the best care of a book as I can, and if I would get it back in any lesser condition, I would be really devastated. And I remember I did give out one of my books, the Maze Runner book, and I was really like hesitant about giving it out for this reason, and my friend lent it. My friend took my book and lent it to someone else who I didn't know, and her friend lost my book, and I was really upset. But my friend, the girl they lent it to, ended up buying me a replacement one, so it was okay. But like after that, I'm like, I don't know if I want to lend out my books. Number 6, I've never officially read the Harry Potter series, like reading the actual physical book, but I had them all read to me when I was in elementary school by my dad. Number 7, similarly to the Harry Potter series, I've never actually read the Chronicles of Narnia. That was read to me in elementary school by my mom. Number 8, prior to this year, I'd only reread one book, and that was Life as We Knew It by Susan Beth Pfeiffer, and I love that book. I haven't read it in a while, but like I said, I reread it, so I obviously loved it. Number 9, I believe I was on. Prior to just about a week ago, I didn't actually have a bookshelf, like a normal kind of bookshelf to store my books on. The reason I'm not filming in front of that is because I don't have a way to set up my filming arrangement. There's not really good lighting, but hopefully soon I can film in front of there and like do a tour. But yeah, prior to that, I stored my books in like random cubes all over the place. Number 10, I have not read any Cassandra Clare books, or any Sarah J. Maas books, or any Stephanie Meyer's books, or any J.R.R. Tolkien's, or basically a lot of popular authors on BookTube. Whether, whatever genre it is, probably most of them you can think of, I have not read. I have not read that many books. I think I read a lot, because when I do read, I read a lot of books at a time, but I'm not very well diverse in like my total author range and book range in general. Number 11, prior to me reading books this summer, it had been over a year since my last completed novel. Yeah, my last one was like in like the spring of 2015, and I didn't read my next book until mid-May, so like over a year. Number 12, I barely read books for fun during the school year. That's like okay, I don't read books while I'm in school. I only read them on breaks, so like winter break or spring break or summer break. Just because I have so many other school assignments and schoolwork that needs to be done, and I like a lot of times have reading in either textbooks or books to read, like assigned books, or just projects and other like extracurriculars where I just don't have time to read, or I get distracted by my schoolwork and the things like I'm paying thousands of dollars to learn and reading a book. So I just don't read during the school year, which is kind of sad. But basically the summer is where I read the majority of my books. Number 13, I really don't like contemporary books. I know, I feel like everyone on BookTube seems to love contemporaries. I just personally don't, because I love the aspect of getting to escape from my everyday life, and I feel like contemporaries are just too similar to what I'm used to in my everyday life, despite me lacking a romance life currently, and that's what contemporaries are. But yeah, I just really don't care for them. Number 14, kind of a bookish fact, kind of not. I hate English and assigned reading and assigned writing. Is that kind of a bookish fact? I hate assigned reading 95% of the time. I know for my AP literature class senior year, they did assign A Prayer for Owen Meany by John Irving, and I love that book. And like in a sophomore year, they assigned us to read Unbroken by Laura Hildenbrand, I don't know. Whatever, I can't remember her last name in my life. And I love that book too. But other than those two, I feel like every assigned book I've read, I've disliked. Oh, I also liked Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. I don't know why, probably because I had to read World of the Wars instead. I don't know. Number 15, I really, for the most part, really strongly dislike classics. I don't know if it's just the ones I've been introduced to I just disliked. Maybe the fact that they've always been assigned readings. I just don't care for it. I don't care for kind of like the old English style of writing, even though a lot of it's not necessarily that old English. But it's just, again, it's not really, I can't really escape. I mean, I guess going back in time is kind of escaping, but it's always just so boring to me. And I know people love it, love classics, but I just don't. One I did read that I mentioned earlier that I did like was Fahrenheit 451. To Kill a Mockingbird might be considered classics nowadays. I don't really know. It's not that old of a book, but I enjoyed that. Shakespeare I kind of enjoyed, but that's not really classics because those are plays. But yeah, but other than those, I've like read Adventures of Tom Sawyer, like Treasure Island, Call of the Wild, like Pride and Prejudice, Tale of Two Cities. They're all okay, but I just didn't really care for them. Like some, like the kind of more children's classics, like Treasure Island, Adventure Tom Sawyer, or whatever. Those were okay because they were written easier and just like a little more adventure and stuff going on. But like A Tale of Two Cities, I don't even remember what happened in that book because I didn't care. This is a lot harder than you might think to film this like video. I was dreading it because I was like, I'm not going to be able to come up with 25 things. I'm like, I got 9. I got to say like 10 more or whatever. Anyways, number 16. I own 3 copies of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I own 2 soft covers and a hardcover. Like I said, my dad read the Harry Potter books to me when I was younger, and we always bought all those in this paperback. Mine is the 10th. Mine's the 7th one. There's not 10 books, unfortunately. But, and he went on a business trip for a while, and we were trying to read the 5th book to keep up so we could finish it before the movie came out. So we ended up buying another book. So I read, like we said, we were going to read so many pages. So he read it and I read it so we could, like, keep up. And then later on, I rebought the entire Harry Potter series in hardcover from like used bookstores, and so now I have 3 copies of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Number 17. Whenever I go to places and they have a lot of books for like $1 or really cheap, whether it's like used book sales at like a church or like just like half price books, I go crazy and buy a ton of books that just kind of sound interesting and do a bunch of cover buys on books that I'll never end up reading. I feel like this is so many people struggle with that. And now I have over half my shelf is like filled with these books. They only spend like $1 on each of them, so it's not too bad, but it's like I spent all of my money on books I'm not gonna probably read and won't have enough time for. Number 18, I basically buy all my books in person, meaning like any store, whether it's Barnes & Nobles or Target or half-price books or like Goodwill or Dollar Tree, even sometimes, you know, no matter what, I always like to buy it in person. I don't have, and my dad has an Amazon Prime account, and I bought a couple books on there, but I just love looking at in like the individual pages and like nothing is like more like entertaining or like satisfying than going and like looking and picking up a book and like really inspecting it and reading the blurb, and like I just love doing that. Number 19, I love Goodreads. I discovered it a little bit after getting into BookTube, and I love it mainly so when I'm looking at books and I'm like, this kind of looks interesting, I can go and see if it got good reviews and see if it's worth it. A lot of YA books, like I said, I go to Barnes & Noble, so if I see them on the shelf, I kind of know they're already going to be good. But like a lot of books I like nowadays try to like find, like I go to like the Dollar Tree or like half price books and like a book I'm not really familiar with, I can go to Goodreads, and if it has pretty good reviews, then I'll pick it up, and if not, I'll decide not to pick it up. It's a little bit of a blessing and a curse. Spend a lot of money on it. Number 19? Did I just do 19? I'm gonna say number 20. Hopefully I'm right. Number 20. The most books I've ever read in a year is going on this year. I've already read 13 books. Just finished my 13th book in a year, which doesn't seem maybe like a lot to some of you, and it's not really, but especially the amount of time I've read these books, it's been barely a month that I've read 13 books. I read 8 books in the month of May, and that was only like half of May, and I've read 5 books in June, which has been more, but I've been working like full time, so it makes up for it. Number 21, I first got into BookTube summer before my sophomore year, and I first discovered Katie over at Katie-tastic, and then the next one I remember was Poland and Banana Books, Christine over there, and then I like discovered like Bookables and like Little Book Owl and a bunch of other ones, but I didn't discover a lot of other big ones. I'm sorry if you hear that. That scared the crap out of me. I thought someone was screaming outside my door, and I was like... Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't discover a lot of other big ones like Jessie the Reader or like Booktopia or whatever, whoever, I don't know, until this year. But yeah, because now I'm involved in it, I watch a lot more videos and stuff. Number 22, I love the aspect of BookTube because I get to meet other people and I get to explore a lot of smaller booktubers, which honestly, when I was just watching BookTube, I didn't really do. I just kind of watched the big people, like the popular ones. But it's kind of dumb just to watch them, I feel like, just because I have a ton of subscribers, because who's saying that someone who doesn't know a lot isn't just as good? I'm not saying that the people with lots of subscribers aren't good, obviously. But, you know, it's really nice being able to expand my horizons and to know a lot more people and watch a lot more people's videos. Number 23, since joining BookTube, I've spent a crap more time watching videos on YouTube, and it's not a good habit. I had many bad habits where I spent hours a day watching YouTube, and I feel like I'm getting back into that habit again, and I have other stuff I need to do. And yeah. Number 24. If I can help it, I like reading books before I watch a movie. Like, I mean, I feel like most people do, if they like, or like readers do. That being said, if a movie's coming out and I see the trailer and I decide I want to read the book, I kind of like that because, to a degree, because then I kind of know what the characters are going to look like, and I don't start picturing someone completely different in my mind in the book, like Me Before You. I don't remember really what I pictured Louisa as, like, in my mind, but, like, I pictured, like, Sam Claflin as Will Traynor. And so, also, I mean, Sam Claflin's pretty attractive, so that wasn't too bad. And number 25, my favorite genre to read is probably dystopian or fantasy type books, maybe paranormal. Basically any book outside of the norm. Like I mentioned, I don't like contemporary. Don't really care for historical fiction. Don't really care for nonfiction. I mean, science fiction, I guess, kind of goes in that one thing. But autobiographies now. Plays, don't really care for. Don't really care for poetry. I like the fiction, science fiction, fantasy, dystopian, paranormal. The most books I think I have on my shelf that I personally bought since really getting into reading are dystopian books. So that says anything about what my tastes are. I don't know, but I never get bored of them. So yeah, that was my 25 bookish facts about me, and that was really hard. It ended up being a little longer than I hoped it would be, but you know, whatever. And if you enjoyed that video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It makes me happy seeing people thumbs up my videos. And you can subscribe for more bookish videos down below. And if you want to know a little bit more about my glasses, I'll be talking about those right now. If not, thanks for watching. But yeah, so basically these glasses are from Firmoo or Firmoo. I don't really know. I say Firmoo, but it might be Firmoo. Firmoo. And I'll link, like I said, I'll link their website down below. And basically, I don't really know how, but Firmoo found me and like contacted me, and they're like, hey, would you want a pair of glasses to review and talk to your subscribers about? And I was a little iffy because I wasn't sure if you guys would want to see this, but I was like, this gives me a chance to try out glasses. I've never ordered glasses online. I've always got my glasses in store. And glasses, I don't know if you wear glasses, but glasses are super expensive. Like my normal pair of black frames that I wear cost over $500, and we have insurance, and that was like, because the frames are my frames were like $200, and like the lenses are so expensive. And the ones they sell in Firmoo the price includes not only the frames, but the lenses with the prescription. So it's a really good deal. And you can pay more to like upgrade to like anti-scratch or like tintedness. But a lot of the glasses end up being anywhere from like $20 to like $40. So really reasonable compared to spending hundreds of dollars on glasses. So yeah, these are the frames I got. Not something I would normally wear, but I didn't want to get something like in my comfort zone. I kind of want something a little outside. And these are a nice pair like to wear. I feel like, you know, when I want to wear something different, like change up my look. I mean, my black ones will probably still be my like normal like go-to pair, but these are nice backup. And you know, just I want to change my outfit because I've never had more than one pair of glasses. Like whenever my prescription changes, I always just get a new pair of frames, and I never like wear my old ones, which I don't know why I don't, but I just never have. But these are nice, and yeah, they're, like I said, not something I would typically go for, but I've worn them for a little bit tonight, and as I've been wearing them, I've been warming up to them. Sorry, I'm like looking at myself in the mirror, being like checking myself out. No, but yeah, I enjoy them. Like they're, like I said, completely different than what I normally wear. Yeah, these have the little nose pieces on them. I don't know if you can tell. So they sit a little farther away from my face, which I'm not used to. It's nice though, because I'm wearing mascara and like on my eyes. And like a lot of times when I wear makeup on my eyes, like my eyelashes will like rub against my glasses. And like if I just apply my mascara and like have to be in a run, I blink and I'll be like black streaks down my glasses. So that's nice, and these probably won't slip as much. But again, it's a little weird seeing them so far away from my face. But I really enjoyed them. And yeah, Firmoo sent them from China. That being said, the shipping by the time I got them was less than 2 weeks. It was a little over a week, I'd say, to get them here. And yeah, really reasonable timing. And the glasses were just sent to me in like a yellow packing envelope. And it came with this nice case. It says Firmoo. I don't know if you can see. It's like ingrained or embossed or like indented in it, and just a nice soft, like velvety kind of feeling case to protect them from scratching. And it comes with a nice cleaning cloth, and this feels very nice. This reminds me of the stuff that we like had for swimming, like the really water absorbent towels. I don't know, it's really nice. So you can help clean your glasses. So yeah, I really enjoyed them. You know, if you're looking for a place to buy online glasses, I definitely go check it out. Like I said, they're inexpensive and they got a lot of varieties. And they also have sunglasses, which I have a pair of sunglasses, prescription sunglasses. That being said, they weren't necessarily my favorite, but for the price and like the ones they had to offer, those were the best ones they had, so I got those. But I definitely like saw some ones on this website that I really enjoyed, so I might go check those out. Like I said, Firmoo did leave me a code, and I'll link that down below, and it'll be right over here, where you can actually get your first pair of glasses with the frames and the lenses for free, and I have to pay for shipping, which I think it comes up to like $12 or $13. And I mean, if you want to get add-on stuff, that costs more. But if you're looking to try out a pair of their glasses or just try a new pair of glasses that aren't necessarily something you normally get, I would definitely recommend checking them out because they have nice glasses, and for like less than $15, like you can't go wrong. So yeah, that was my little review on Firmoo glasses and the 25 Bookish facts about me. So if you stuck around this long, thank you, you're awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment down below on some of your facts, or if you've ever tried out these glasses company, or your opinions on everything. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.